Good evening from Kiev. Thank you for invitation. Ukraine, of course, know that Russia will attack our energy probably for all those winter. So as winter starts, Russia starts attack on our energy facility. Yesterday, it was more than 287 different objects, 94 rockets and 193 drones attacking our energy facility. But we could not say that the result of that attack was extremely damaging for Ukraine. Now, for example, I'm situating in the central television of Ukraine, and we have no problem with light, we have no problem with electricity. So it means that Ukrainian anti-rocket defense system much better compared to the same things in the previous and especially the 2 years ago. So Ukraine preparing for those attacks, Ukraine diversifying the sources of generating energy. So energy generating facilities really differs. If you look at the Kiev streets or streets of whole Ukraine, you can see a lot of generators that help to our small business and medium-sized business to exist in these hard realities. And, for example, as of now, we have 4% growth of GDP. That is, as for me, very good result for country in the full-scale war. Thank you.
And of course, in recent weeks, we've seen Ukrainian drone strikes on Russian territory, a signal of a bold counteroffensive. How effective have these drone strikes been in disrupting Russian operations?
This war of Russia against Ukraine demonstrated enormous role of drones in the current war. I think that we should rewrite the theory of war for whole world, because really Ukraine used a lot of types of drones, create its own tactics of do that. That's why some countries accuse Ukraine in helping with a drone war for some other countries. I'm not ready to say whether Ukraine really does it or not. Nevertheless, taking into account the fact that we have war against Russia, we are of course helping to everyone who have war with Russia or pro-Russia politician or some Russian proxies. So that's why I think that drone really effective. They could not create the same damage as rockets could do, but they're more cheaper. And drone, it's a good weapon that can help a country without a big budget, like, for example, Ukraine in comparison with Russia, to achieve some results. Not probably such a good result, but nevertheless, they help to us to be in war versus the second army in the world for the third year. And I think that it's a very great result.
We're hearing that casualty reports on the Russian side suggest record Russian losses, yet they continue to gain ground in eastern Ukraine. What does this say about the military strategies of both Ukraine and Russia?
Yes, of course, we should take into account that, yes, Russia have success. We didn't deny that, but we should think about the price that Russia paid for that territory, because gaining new territory, Russia losing a lot of people. And if we little bit return to the history, first of all, to so-called peer victories in time of Roman Empire, we can recollect the simple fact that when you're receiving territory but losing people, it will be a moment when you will not have a people, but you have big territory without your army. And that led to the fact that you lose all the territory. Like Russia lost a serious part of Kharkov region in the year 2022, when very good strike of Ukraine, non-readiness of Russia led to that result. The same situation with high probability can happen now. So all those Russia victories could turn into peer victory, as losing their army, losing their readiness to have a war, and parallel. We see what's happening with Russia economy. I could not say that everything's good with Ukraine economy. We still have problems, but in Russia, problem much deeper. You could see the Russia main rate of so-called refinancing rate in Russia. It's 21% now, and will be on the 20th of December, 23 or 25. While in Ukraine, it's 13.5. For me, it's a good indicator that Russia economy is much worse situation compared to Ukraine, and that can help Ukraine. Thank you.